everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am heading to the iconic city of Kyoto, which was Japan's capital for over 1,000 years and is known for its rich history and stunning temples. I topped up my Pasmo card and made my way to the Tokyo station where I caught my bullet train to Kyoto. I purchased a JR pass for 7 days, but I will leave a link in the description for you to check if you really need it because it is quite expensive. Once I arrived in Kyoto, I picked up some quick snacks and made my way to the first stop for the day, the Fushimi Inari Temple. This is one of the most iconic spiritual sites in Kyoto. This shrine is dedicated to Inari, the Shinto god of rice and prosperity. Throughout the temple, you would see loads of these fox statues. They are considered to be Inari's messengers and also hold magical powers. One of the unique traditions here is writing prayers or wishes on wooden plaques called ema. Visitors can write their hopes and dreams on these plaques and hang them at the shrine, believing their prayers would be heard and granted by the gods. In the main shrine grounds, you would find the main hall where the visitors would come and pay their respects to Inari. This is a beautiful structure showcasing traditional Japanese architecture with its intricate woodwork and vibrant colors. When I was planning my travels around Japan, I had set this specific day to come to Kyoto as it was raining in Tokyo and sunny in Kyoto, but nature was playing with me as it started raining at this point. I continued exploring the temples and arrived at the Torii gates. There's thousands of these lined up, reaching all the way to the Mount Inari. Each of these gates have been donated by individuals and businesses, and they symbolize gratitude and worship. If you continue your journey all the way to the top, you get to see the panoramic views of Kyoto. I didn't go all the way. I returned from this spot here because I was pressed for time as it is a day trip in Kyoto and there's a lot more I wanted to see before heading back to Tokyo. There is a rest stop at the temple for people to sit and relax. I got myself some matcha ice cream, sat down and enjoyed the view and my ice cream. As I was leaving the temple, I saw this Wagyu beef skewer stall amongst all the other local stalls and I had to try it. This was really nice. Then took a train to Giun. You can use your Pasmo card locally in Kyoto as well. As I was walking around Giun, I came across this shop which was giving out matcha tea tasters. I tried it, loved it, went in to get it and saw this ice cream which also looked really nice. I got this blueberry and hydrangey one. It was delicious, but after this I just closed my eyes. I was like, I'm not gonna get anything else from this shop. Just keep walking to your next destination or reach. After a little wander around Giun, I arrived at the Yasuka Shrine, which is also known as the Gion Shrine. It dates back to 656 AD and is dedicated to the Shinto god of sea and storms. This shrine is famous for its vibrant festivals, especially the Gion Festival, which has been celebrated for over 1,000 years. When you visit this temple, you would notice a lot of worshippers following a traditional prayer ritual. So they would make an offering, ring a bell, bow twice, clap twice, make a prayer while bowing, and then bow once more. This practice is an expression of respect and connection with the divine. As you walk from Yasuka Shrine to Yasuka Pagoda, you'd see a lot of Japanese traditional tea rooms and a lot of Japanese traditional architecture. Yasuka Pagoda is the last remaining structure of the Hokanji temple, which dates back to the 7th century. It's open to public, but I came here a little late, so it was closed by that point. This is also a very Instagrammy spot. People would take photos from down the street with the pagoda in the background. The rain at this point was just crazy. I waited for it to slow down in front of a shop, but it wasn't slowing down, so I ran to the Starbucks that I wanted to go to because I thought I'll just stand in there. This Starbucks is quite popular because it has traditional Japanese seating upstairs, but seeing that there was no space, it was jam-packed, people had no space to sit, I just decided to leave. As you walk down the road from the Starbucks towards the Kodaiji temple, to your right you would see a large statue of Kannon, the goddess of mercy. This statue is part of the Ryozen Kannon temple, which serves as a memorial for the soldiers who died during the Pacific War. The Kodaiji temple is just a few steps over, so I walked over there, purchased my ticket, and made my way inside. Within the temple grounds, you'll see several tea houses, including one designed by the legendary tea master Sen no Rikyu. This place is just so zen. The main hall is surrounded by these gardens designed by renowned landscaping artists. They offer sort of like a peaceful retreat to visitors with the carefully arranged rocks, ponds, and seasonal flowers. Really just a perfect atmosphere for reflection and meditation. The main hall was originally decorated in lacquer and gold, but it was rebuilt into a more modest style after a fire. One of the highlights at the temple is the bamboo forest at the top of the hill. This was my first ever time seeing a bamboo forest, and I really liked it. It was quite nice, peaceful, quiet. It was all in the theme of the Kodaiji temple, very zen. This would also be a great alternative to the Arashiyama bamboo forest, because I did see online that tends to get very busy, but this doesn't. So if you want those nice Instagram photos, maybe you should come here. The ticket for the temple included a museum visit, but by the time I got to the museum, it was closed, so I headed over to my final stop for the day, which was the Arashiyama bamboo forest. This is on the western end of Kyoto, so I took a train back to Kyoto station and then took another train to Arashiyama. The walk from the train station to the bamboo forest is roughly 20 minutes. So long as you have Google Maps app or any other maps app, it should be quite straightforward to navigate. I arrived at the bamboo forest at around 6:30 p.m., which kind of meant that there weren't that many tourists there, and it was incredibly peaceful. Honestly, I felt that this place isn't just for seeing, but also to feel, and I felt deeply connected to nature here. Maybe also because there weren't that many people, so not a lot of people noise, but a lot of like nature noise. Arashiyama generally is quite known for its natural beauty, so hopefully in the future I can explore more. Ending the day in such a serene setting was perfect, so I wrapped up and headed back to Tokyo. I picked up something to eat on the train from the Kyoto station, And when I got back to my hotel, I relaxed at the onsen and headed to bed. If you enjoyed this video, do remember to like, subscribe and share, and I will see you next time.